Standard 12th Business Mathematics Exercise 5.1. Your first question, evaluate delta log AX. So for that you have got a formula, that is delta f of x is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. So this formula we'll have to use it. This is your formula for your delta f of x. Okay. And here refer your example 5.4. In that third subdivision, delta log x is your question over there. So you can refer same example like that. You will have this now. Okay. So delta, now log ax you have to find it. So in the place of f of x we have got log ax is equal to log ax plus h. That is, in the place of f of x plus h, you will get log ax plus h minus your f of x again. So log ax you will get. F of x is again log ax, so you can write your log ax as it is. So the next line is, you all know this formula, log a minus log b is equal to log a by b. So this formula you will have to replace it. Okay. So here it is equal to log ax plus h divided by this divided by b. B is here ax. So ax. So now you can split up your ax, that is log ax divided by ax plus h divided by ax. So you can cancel this ax and ax, you get 1. So that is equal to log 1 plus h by ax. So this is your answer for your delta log ax. So this is the answer for your first question. Second question, if y is equal to x cube minus x square plus x minus 1, calculate the value of y for x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and form the forward difference table. Okay, so you'll have to find the values of y, then you'll have to do your forward difference table. Okay, so given, first we'll write what is given. Okay, so given y is equal to x cube minus x square plus x minus 1 and your values are given from x is equal to 0 to 5 and you'll have to find the value of y. Okay, so when x is equal to, first value it is given 0, so y is equal to, substitute wherever x is there, put 0. Okay, so it is 0 cube minus 0 square plus 0 minus 1, therefore your y is equal to minus 1. So this is your first answer. Then when x is equal to, your next value is given, x is equal to 1, you can see it there. So y is equal to, now in this question wherever you got your x, you will have to give 1. Okay, so it is 1 cube minus 1 square plus 1 minus 1. So y is equal to, 1 cube is 1 only, minus this is 1, again plus 1 minus 1. So you can cancel plus 1 minus 1 and this plus 1 and minus 1 will go, therefore the answer is y is equal to 0. When going to your next one, when x is equal to 2, so substitute wherever x is there, 2. Okay, so y is equal to 2 cube minus 2 square plus 2 minus 1. So you are solving this, y is equal to 2 cube will become 8 minus 2 square will become 4 plus 2 minus 1. So that implies y is equal to 20. Next is when x is equal to 4, y is equal to, wherever x is there put 4. Okay, so it is 4 cube minus 4 square plus 4 minus 1. So solving, y is equal to, 4 cube is 4 into 4 into 4, so you'll get 64 minus 4 square is 4 4s are 16, you'll get plus 4 minus 1. So y is equal to 64 plus 4, you'll get 68 minus 16 and 1 is there, so 17. Therefore your last answer, y is equal to 68 minus 17, that is equal to 51. Next is when last value x is equal to 5. Substitute 5 wherever x is there. So y is equal to 5 cube minus 5 square plus 5 minus 1. So y is equal to 5 cube is 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 5 you will get 125. Minus 5 square is 5 5s are 25 plus 5 minus 1. So y is equal to 125 plus 5 it will become 130 minus 25 and 1 is there, so it is 26. Therefore y is equal to, subtracting will get you 104. So now we have got all the values for y. We have to draw the forward difference table they have asked. So just drawn it and kept it. Your x value, whatever values it is given, just write it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your y value, what you got it as answer for y, that answers you have to write it. For x, when x is equal to 0, we would have got minus 1. Then when x is equal to 1, answer is equal to 0. When x is equal to 2, y is 5. When x is equal to 3, y is 20. When x is equal to 4, y is 51. When x is equal to 5, y is 104. That is 104. So these are the values what we have got it, and y I have just written it here. Okay, now we will have to find del y. So just go from here children, that is 104 minus 51, you will get it as 53. In the mid of these two numbers you will have to write it. Okay, so it is 53. Then 51 minus 20 you will get 31, just write it in the middle. Then 20 minus 15 you will get 15, write it in this middle. 5 minus 0, write here 5. 0 minus of minus 1. If you want to write it here, 0 minus of minus 1. So it will become plus 1. So that 1 in the middle. Now going to your next is delta square y. Again you can subtract from, you can do from here also. Okay, you might make mistakes. So I am just going from down to top. Okay, so it is 53 minus 31. You will get 22. Write it in the middle of those two numbers. Then 31 minus 15 you will get 16, middle of these two numbers. 15 minus 5 you will get 10, middle to these two numbers. 5 minus 1 is 4, so middle to these two numbers. So your delta square y is over. Now delta cubed y, again from here you will have to subtract it. 22 minus 16 you will get it as 6. Again 16 minus 10 is 6 in the middle of these two numbers. 10 minus 4, again it is 6 in the middle of these two numbers. Okay, now going to your delta 4y, subtract these two numbers, it is 6 minus 6 you will get 0. Again this 6 minus 6 you will get 0. So last is delta power 5y, 0 minus 0. So this is your last answer, that is, this is your forward difference table. Okay. So this is the answer for your second question. Third question, if h is equal to 1, then prove that E inverse delta x cube is equal to 3x square minus 3x plus 1. We can use these two formula, that is, this is upside down of delta is called as NEFLA. Okay, so this is delta and this is NEFLA. So NEFLA is equal to E inverse delta, this formula you can use it. And again NEFLA f of x, your formula is f of x minus f of x minus h. So we have got E inverse delta NEFLA x cube is equal to, now this formula, that is NEFLA f of x is equal to f of x minus f of x minus h. So in the place of f of x we have got x cube. Okay, so x cube minus f of x minus h is there. So you can write it as x cube minus, instead of h we have got 1 over here. So we can put 1. So the next step is x cube minus, this you can write it as x cube minus 1 cube, because we know the formula a cube minus b cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So this formula you can substitute it over there. Because of that we are giving us x cube minus 1 cube. So which is equal to now x cube minus, just substitute this formula here, so x cube will be there minus 3a square b. So that is 3a square is here x square into 1 only. So you can leave as it is 3x square. The next term is 3ab square. So plus 3, instead of a you will have to write x. B square is 1 square only. So okay, you can leave it as 3x. Then minus b is here 1. So 1 cube will get it as 1 itself. Now when you are solving x cube, just multiply this minus to each term. Okay, so it is minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 1. Now you can cancel these x cube and x cube, plus x cube and minus x cube is there, so you can cancel it. So the left out terms are 3x square minus 3x plus 1. That is the answer. We needed to prove it here. So we have got the answer. So this is the answer for your third question.